Hi, Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're stopping in. I got some really good thrifting in this week, and I've got a really nice haul I'd love to share with you. Painted plate at the A+ thrift store. It is signed by Myrtle Conklin. It's hand painted and dated 1980. I couldn't find anything on Myrtle Conklin, but I do know that she's a phenomenal artist because look at this, it's just gorgeous. And down here, I don't know if you can see it, but there are her initials again. They're kind of raised up a little bit. I picked this up for 25 cents, half price at my wooden nickel store. And the logo here dates this piece of Pyrex back to the 1950s. It's in the original clear pattern, and it's a 6-inch tart pan. And they sell for about $10 on eBay. I found these pedestal 1970 milk glass mugs. They're in really great condition at my wooden nickel store last week, and they were not on sale, and they were $1.50 a piece. So I waited to see if they would be on sale this week, and they were. So for $1.50 a pair, I picked them up. They're in great shape. They're really good sellers on eBay. Probably get about $10 for the pair. I picked this plate up at the sharing center, and it has the fake Meissen symbol on it. It's not real Meissen, but a lot of people did fake Meissen symbols. And actually, it's a really cool plate. I picked it up for $1, and it's Gladiator, 1985. And Gladiator was the Triple Crown English winner that year. And a lot of different companies made different plates commemorating Gladiator. I got these at the wooden nickel store, half price, 6 salad plates for $2.50. And they are in the Chutney Pattern. I never heard of the Chutney Pattern. It's a new pattern, 2001. I believe it's still active. But I picked them up because I like them. And I found out I could sell this lot for about $20. I picked this up at the local Goodwill. It's a Pyrex covered mini casserole. The logo dates it to the 1950s. And it's in really nice shape. I collect these, I use them, I keep them, I will not sell it. But if I were to sell it, they go for about $15 on eBay. I paid $1.50 for this lot of Fire King Anchor Hocking milk glass at my wooden nickel store. And this refrigerator dish is in pretty sorry condition, but that's okay. It has no chips or cracks, and it does have the lid. And I do use refrigerator dishes, so this will be one I use for daily wear and not display. And I picked up the 4 ramekins, which also are a little sad. The Gay Fad Company was out of New Jersey, and they did a lot of painting for Fire King back in the 60s. These are not in the best of shape, but even as they are, I could probably get $10 to $15 for them. People love to collect them. Some of them are not marked. And let's see, I know one of them is. Well, this one is marked Fire King. But I know they're all Fire King, and the ones that aren't marked just date back a little farther. Found this at my local Goodwill, and I was really glad I did. It's 1970s Spring Blossom, aka Crazy Daisy, and it's a Pyrex piece, but this one just says Corning. It's a little heavier than most of the pieces I do have, but I did just start collecting this pattern. It's an open sugar bowl, so like I said, I was really happy to find it. I love collecting vintage votive holders, and I pick them up whenever I can if I can find them for 25 cents or less. And I was able to pick these up at various places this week. And I want to show you, it's hard to see here, but this is made by Colony, Indiana, and I find tons of them made by the Indiana company. And this hobnail one here with the concentric circles is Continental can. And these are either Continental can or Indiana glass. And I do have a really nice milk glass one in the hobnail pattern. I picked up this beautiful Japanese Demitasse cup and saucer set. It was made by the Marku company in the late 40s, and I paid a lot for me. I paid $7 for it, but it's beautiful, and I just couldn't resist it. And it's in the Moriage style, and the Moriage style simply refers to the porcelain being done by laying beads on top of it before being fired in the kiln. And I don't see many in the blue. That's, I think, why I picked it up. And I could probably get about $35 for it if I decide to sell it. Anchor Hocking Fire King milk glass in the peach luster swirl pattern. It's a 1970s pattern or design, I can tell by the back. It's in great shape. I paid 50 cents for it. It's lusterware, and my grandmother used to have a set of the Anchor Hocking peach lusterware, just in a different pattern. I found this at my local Goodwill for 69 cents, and I was really excited. It has the gold logo, which is really not imprinted, it's just kind of painted on, which dates it to 1953 to the 1953 to the early 60s. And the pattern's simply called turquoise. And I just think it's stunning. It's a creamer and it's in really nice condition. It's gonna go with my collection, but if I were to sell it on eBay, they go for about $8 to $10. Paid $1.50 for these two 1970s Indiana Glass Company Diamond Point vases, and they're in really great shape. And they sell, well, they're all over the place on eBay, but I'd say the average price is about $8 a vase. Got this at the Wooden Nickel store, my local SPCA store, for $1.50. I had seen it the week before, and I passed on it. It's Royal China. It's obviously an apple pie plate. And it was made in 1983. And when I went back and it was half price, I picked it up, and I'm glad I did. It's beautiful. I love it. And I think they might have had a few other ones. I think they might have had a pumpkin pie. I know they have made a lot of different ones, so I'm going to go back tomorrow and see if there are any left. Picked up this really neat Fire King milk glass bowl for half price, so I got it for 25 cents at the Wooden Nickel store. And it was produced in 1971 to 1972, and it's based on the BC comics. I don't know if you remember them, but it's in really great shape. People collect them. Bowl's worth about $5. Saw this Gibson 2005 John Deere cookie jar at my Wooden Nickel store a couple weeks ago, and they were asking $6. I passed on it. But I did put it up really high in case I changed my mind. I came home and did some research, and they sell on eBay for anywhere from $40 to $65, and it's packed already, so all I have to do is really put it in a safer box. And I don't want to take the whole thing out because I'm really bad at putting things back, but as you can see, it's in really great condition. And I'm sure they're collectible. I personally would keep it myself if I had the room, because it's pretty neat. Hope you enjoyed my haul. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. One of them is marked. Oh, this one's marked. This one's marked.